Hello everyone and welcome back to this Madman's Library, my collection of obscure tomes of weird books, a collection of written word that you need to see to believe, as it were. And what this series is it's an overview of some of the books I've bought to show you. So you can decide whether the book might be right for you or not, or perhaps just inspire you to maybe find a book that you are interested in based on what we say here today. And let me tell you, I'm quite liking today's entry. Not quite finished it yet, but it's my current read and it's not one I need to finish to talk about, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. Now, are you familiar with cryptozoology? The hunt and study of creatures that may or may not exist. That's right, creatures that some claim they've seen or have evidence of, but aren't officially recognised yet. That's what today's book is about. Cryptid Creatures, a field guide. Now, some of these creatures, what's interesting about cryptids is they've not been proven yet. Well, I say they've not been proven. There was a time when they've not been proven. Some of them have since been proven, some of them disproven, but many still lie in that in-between area. And that's what cryptozoology is about, either proving or disproving. And somebody's got to do that, right? So, for your introduction, you can get something like this, a field guide. It contains 50 entries to different cryptids. Some, like I say, a few proven, some disproven, but a majority of which is still out there. And what this book does is it essentially shows you what the cryptid is thought to look like, the year the cryptid was first reported. This could be important because if it was reported like some of these 200 years ago, they may no longer exist. Which is fascinating that some of these cryptids may once have been out there but aren't anymore. It also tells you where they were spotted, general type, so if it's humanoid, animal, mammal, amphibian, that kind of thing, and based on the information we've got, how plausible it is that said cryptid might exist or not. This is in a star rating, so it's 1 star proven to not exist, 6 star definitely exists, we've proven it, and then in between, such as proof not available, not likely to exist, but we've not quite disproven it yet, all the way up to so much evidence essentially proving it, just not confirmed that yet, but it could be right round the corner. That's what this is. You get that information summarised at the very start, a couple pages introducing the cryptid and its history, and an image so you know what you might be looking for. As I say, it's just an introduction to each of the 50 cryptids in here, so it's not an in-depth guide to each cryptid. That's more for you to do. This is just to point out what cryptids could be out there, and then when one takes your fancy, you then specialise and go out and find it, because who knows, based on just learning that it could exist in this book, you could be the one who goes out there and discovers that this cryptid exists. Which is, I believe, part of the interest in cryptids, the unknown, but the potential. So, cryptid creatures, if you just want your introduction. Potentially, you've got a younger one out there, because that's what this book is better for. Those just joining the cryptid hunt, or the younger ones who don't quite know, but maybe are fascinated by this kind of thing. It's simple, easy to read, and has a really nice picture for them to look at. So, grab your field guide, head out into the wilderness and bag yourself a Bigfoot with Cryptid Creatures a Field Guide. But thanks for joining me today in Madman's library. I hope to see you all again in the future for our next book. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, leave a comment what you think about the book, or perhaps any other cryptid information that might replace this one, or you might move on to next time, or just any other books you might think we should have in this library. But until next time, bye bye.